The book I chose for my first book report this year is 1984 by George Orwell. In my opinion, the most important scene in this novel is the scene where the protagonist, Winston, and his forbidden lover, Julia, enter an inter-party member's apartment to be initiated into a top-secret organization, the Brotherhood, which is working against the government. This scene is the most important because it is a key turning point in the plot. Before this, we see Winston's internal conflicts, him battling with his own common sense and knowledge, and how contradictory they are to the truths he's being told every day. He struggles every day to put on an unassuming countenance, while inside all he wants is an end to the party and an awakening of the indefinitely brainwashed people. This scene turns around the plot of the story, because from here on out, we see not only the inside of Winston's mind, but also the inner workings of a larger group of people who think similarly. This point in the story turns Winston's dream of becoming a rebel into actually being one. There are many critical details from the novel that are captured in my screenplay. First and foremost, this scene is the first time we see a conversation between a group of people that is not being watched by a telescreen. This is highly significant because the telescreen symbolizes the party's definite control of its people and how not even everyday conversations can escape the watchful eyes of the government. The absence of telescreens further indicates the secrecy and thus the importance of the conversation. Secondly, this scene captures a critical literary tool used throughout the novel, which is foreshadowing, since it foreshadows Winston's fate through the questions being asked by O'Brien. All the questions O'Brien asks Winston, specifically if he is willing to sacrifice his own life and identity, will eventually turn into reality, bringing weight to Winston's answers of yes in the scene. Conclusively, the scene of the Brotherhood initiation is the most important in the novel, 1984, because it represents a critical turning point in the novel's plot and it demonstrates the use of two critical details from the novel, a powerful symbol of the telescreen as well as the foreshadowing of Winston's future through the questions he's made to answer.